Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first patch notes rundown for Risk of Rain 2. I am super pumped to read these. All right, so let's just get into it. If the first line is not about fire elites, I'm gonna be mad. All right, let's see. Hotfix to address a bug. Okay, sure, whatever. You had a bug when you did the patch. That's fine. It patched to done a bunch of severe bugs we couldn't safely patch. Okay. Desync issues, balancing, elite affix behaviors. There we go. Make them all equally threatening. Okay. Yes. First line, basically. Look at that. Nice voice crack, by the way. Fire elites. Here we go. We work burning calculation with new unique damage type. Now visible on the buff bar. Okay, so when you're burning, you'll see it on your buff bar. I like that. Burning's now capped at 5% of your health per stack. Just to be clear, this is a nerf. Okay, we didn't know what it was before, so as long as it's a nerf, I don't care. Takes it twice the frequency. Okay, sure. It's fine. Has now been applied to Magworm's impact and fireball damage and the fire breath. Ooh, okay. So maybe they're more dangerous now. Interesting. The intent here, exactly what a burn does. Yeah, cool. They just want to make it much more clear to you when you're on fire and how much you're doing damage. So this is a great change. Obviously, the fire elites were absolute, just at a whole different level than all the other elites. So I'm glad they nerfed them 100%. That's amazing. So ice elites, reworked the ice bomb. Cool. I thought it was a little lame. It's more clear. That's cool. Less damage. Interesting. No longer reduced at the edge of the radius. Okay, didn't even know that happened. Freezes the... Ooh. Okay, so that is bad. So do not get stuck in an ice bomb now. That's essentially what this is saying. Less damage, but it's going to freeze you, and you're going to die if you get frozen. So that's probably just saying, yeah, fire elites have been blah, blah, blah. Ice is better now. We promise, guys. Ice is better. That's what I was saying. Lightning bomb now properly attaches. Okay. They always spawn on full shields. Okay, so that probably means that the Wake of Vultures is now viable. And by viable, I mean it's still pretty garbage, but it won't spawn you at half health now when you pick it up. So maybe that's good. And you get to see lightning more often. Magma Worm, okay. Switches between, it's going to be leaping and ground probably. Yeah, so this is the same. So this is what it usually did. But now moves fast on the ground. Perfect. Okay, so this is going to help every class, obviously, but especially like Mercenary and like mul-t. Well, mul-t had a pretty easy time with it. But this is just an overall huge buff to killing the Magworm, for sure. Yeah, constant leaping, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Should be an intense fight, not a slog. Cool. That's awesome. I really agree with that. Reduce the armor too. Make it less tanky. Cool. Cannot jump up platforms and get stuck on ledges. That's awesome. Okay. Nice. Moment fractured. That's the obliteration obelisk. Now gives you 5 lunar coins. Okay, so if you guys want to farm lunar coins, perfect. You just literally go kill yourself to get 5 lunar coins. Nice. Hellfire tincture, increase the radius. Ooh, that's a pretty good buff. 33% buff. That's not bad, but I still wouldn't use that thing because it basically does all your health. You don't want that. All right, reduce proc coefficient of the Stone Titan, which is the damage over time beam, not the one-shot beam. Those are the golems. Proc coefficient from 1 to 0.15. I don't know what proc coefficient does on his... Oh, this is probably just for burning. This is probably just for burning, because up here, I was kind of reading this. I was like, well, that doesn't seem like much of a nerf, but we didn't know what the damage was, so it definitely is a nerf. But because of this right here, the proc coefficient from 1 to 0.15. So if you guys didn't know, proc coefficient actually doesn't mess with your percentage to do anything. So if you have a sticky bomb on the mul-t, his mul-t has a 0.4 proc coefficient on his nail gun, the really fast firing one. It doesn't actually affect that 5% chance at all. It only affects the damage. So it basically cuts the damage by 60% because 0.4 is 0.6 less than 1 or 100%. So it's 60% less effective. So this is essentially saying that procs on the big Titan beam, the big beam, are 85% less effective. That is massive. And look, primary effects, duration of the burning effects. That's exactly what it is. So that is crazy. Now, this is a big nerf to them. So they'll probably buff it. I'm assuming they're going to buff this, unless the nerf to fire wasn't quite as bad as they made it out to be. Proc coefficient of the mortar attack. Okay, sure. 3? They had a 3 point. Oh, now it's 0.5. That's insane. Reduce health. Cool. Hermit crabs are a little tanky anyway. Nice. Imps were a little tanky too, so they just reduced the health a little bit. All right, Artificer. We're getting some characters now. Did I say that right? Artificer. Yes, I did. Proc coefficient on 0.2 to 1. Yeah, it made absolutely no sense why the skill with literally 4 charges and with a cooldown timer to recover those charges had a 0.2 proc coefficient. That makes no sense. So I am so glad that they put that to 1. Awesome. Very, very good buff. Snap freeze. Yeah, they didn't have any proc coefficients, so now you can apply on hits and everything with your freeze. Okay. I like it. Increase the explosion radius to alleviate not always freezing enemies who trigger it. Okay, cool. Consider these bug fixes. Okay, so they messed up. You weren't supposed to have these. Cool. Artificer. Yes, Artificer is going to be in a very good place now. She was already not that bad, but this is crazy good. Nice. Huntress, arrow rain. Wow, doubling the proc coefficient on. Okay, that's interesting. That's very good, actually. That's very good. So this is essentially buffing it by 100%. Cool, I'll take it. Mercenary extended. Wow, this is his R, isn't it? Allows Merc to cast his other abilities and cruise reclass without losing his recast. No, this has to be his, yeah, this is his shift. Binding Assault's his shift, right? Yeah, this is his shift. Okay, so that's cool. I felt it was a little low because that essentially means you have now an extra second before you have to. This is perfect. I'm actually doing my mercenary guide right now. I've been playing a ton of mercenary. Check me out at twitch.tv/Woolie Gaming, by the way, where you can catch me playing mercenary live. But I felt like it was a little too low because I would always use like 1 or 2 shifts to get in range, use my R, and then I want to use the last shift cast because you get 3 charges, but it would always be timed out. So this is perfect. This is actually perfect on mercenary. Awesome. Improved FMJ impact graphics. Feel weak and boring? Cool. Okay. A full pass will be done in later patch. That awesome. I'm glad to hear it. I'm looking forward to that. Miscellaneous terminal pauses, and that's awesome. 3-second invincibility. Awesome. Localized formatting. Okay, sure. You get some commas now, guys. Woo! Bug fixes. Bug fixes. Let's see what happens here. Major issues, especially finger clients better performance than their host. Okay, so this is like multiplayer stuff. I don't really care about this, but you guys might. Map assets will no longer be missing. Cool. Clients know the guy's stuck. You know, stuck. You don't get cleric. Blah, 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 blah. There, that is the change right here. Allow changes in maximum health or shield to instantly fill that missing amount. That means Wake of Vultures. Perfect. This is exactly what we wanted to read, guys. Wake of Vultures. Pick it up again, boys. You're good. All right. Spawn logic. Got some blah, blah, blah. Second, when inherent the cooldown of the first when picking up the equipment. Okay. That's pretty good. That means you can, wait. Oh, I see. Okay, so I was about to say, does this mean you can use your Prayon and then like pick up a capacitor on the ground and then instantly use it? No, this is saying if you have a Prayon in your secondary slot and you have a foreign fruit in your other slot and you swap the foreign fruit, your Prayon doesn't go on cooldown. Okay, awesome. That's cool. Detection of the Hellfire aura. Okay, whatever. Blah blah blah. I don't think these are just some more. Bloom can now be turned off. Woo! Good job, guys. We can do Bloom now. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else. So overall, this is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted to see for the first patch. This is absolutely great, especially the Artificer changes, the Titan nerfs, and especially the Fire Elites, boys. We're out of and the Wake of Vultures. Where was that? It's down here somewhere. So that does it for the first patch note runs down. Hopefully you guys are excited as I am to get back in the game. This is going to be great. I'll see you guys next time.